Would you expect that universities rely on investment in the industrial prison complex? The same institution that has destroyed the lives of millions in this country, preventing them from getting a shot at an education, well, in these same universities. You might be surprised, but up to yesterday, most of the well-known educational institutions had significant money invested in this sector. And the first one to listen to the divestment campaign by its students is Columbia University. The Columbia University Board of Trustees voted Monday to take the university the first in the nation to pull its investment from the private prison industry. And I think this is a great first step, but at the same time, it's just the beginning. There's very little. They are investing $10 million that they had invested in Corrections Corporation of America and G4S. As we know, Correction Corporation of America is the biggest private prison company in the whole world.
But Jose, the only reason that they're doing this is because a student group, they gave them some bad press. One student organization, they're bringing it to light. The university had no choice except to do it, and they're not even taking away the investment in their stock. They're just moving away from, what they're currently doing, along with the Methodist Church, I might add, who's also said that they're going to start divesting in the private prison industry. Shame on both of you, frankly. It really takes away from the virtue of both the church and of the school that they're investing in the prison complex. What are you thinking?
Economic reality is that these companies, this private prison, prison for hire, if you will, are very profitable. Mm-hmm. They, just to give some numbers out, Columbia University are taking away $10 million from the investment. These companies lobby 10 times that amount of money just to lobby for laws that keep the machine running. Because they have these two roads. One, and they're both racially charged. One, the war on drugs, targeting African Americans, and then the other, immigration, where they deport immigrants, and both are served by this complex. So the numbers are exponential because they always have an unlimited amount of people to farm into the prisons, so they keep making money. So the projections that they offer to any business, because universities at the end are businesses and they have to be run by like one, they say, well, this is a good investment. But when do we find that line where it says profit should not trump our ethics?
Well, the corporate educational structure here in this country, they should be censored. They shouldn't be allowed to do this. Aren't they technically not-for-profit institutions? These private schools, they technically have nonprofit status, but they're still doing it. And there comes a point where a financial decision shouldn't trump the morality issue going on, which is exactly what's happening in this case. And I'm glad that the student organization, brought it to light. Otherwise, they'd still be doing it.
And they are. Most of the universities are still doing it. Just a few of that have, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Brown University, Cornell, the UC system, they all have big investing. CUNY school system education in New York, the City College system, they have not only with these private prison companies, but also with the company that provides the food. All of these companies, they have horrible track record of human rights violations, of serving rotten food to the inmates, really, really bad practices that they are not taking into account when they invest their money. This is a quote from Duni Oduyemi, one of the leaders of the student movement that brought this to reality, and he said, "We targeted the university's investment in two private prison companies, but we hope that private prison divestment campaigns with the abolitionist vision of a larger anti-prison movement can help us start working towards divesting from the idea that prisons equal justice, which we believe to be fundamentally racist."
Unfortunately, it takes shaming them to get them to do something. So let's hope that their students keep shaming them, and the ones that don't have the spotlight on them yet, let's hope that they get it soon.
That's what they're hoping, that this small victory, it's a model for other student bodies to press their universities to divest from this mass incarceration system to enrich a few. Let us know how you feel, and please subscribe to the Lip TV too.